Alright, what's going on, y'all? This is BoxingWave. Let's talk Amir Khan against Devon Alexander next week, alright? Should be a good fight. I think this is going to be a good fight between two top 10 welterweights. Two top welterweights in there. Okay, both of them are looking to get a shot at Floyd Mayweather if he doesn't fight Manny Pacquiao, of course. Okay, so let's look at the two fighters. Amir Khan, we already know he has some of the fastest hands in boxing today. Throws some of the best combinations out there. He has great legs, you know, he's very fast on his feet. He's been making improvements in his skills lately, his defensive skills. All right, he's not known for having good defense. He's pretty stiff upper body, but if you look at him and watch his feet, he has this kind of style where he's a lot more composed now. He's not, when he's engaging now, he's a little bit more aware. And he doesn't throw as many combinations anymore. Now he throws 2-3 combinations, and he kind of has this style where he comes in, jumps in, throws his combinations, and escapes. Okay, he doesn't stay in the pocket too long. Okay, for him to get countered and get knocked out. Okay, he's been knocked out by guys, but you got to look at the guys he's been getting knocked out by. Guys with big power, right-handed fighters with strong left hooks. Okay, those are the guys that he's had trouble with. All right, guys with good left hooks. I really don't see him having any problems, or he haven't had any problems with any southpaws. Zab Judah, you look at that fight, you could watch his last fight against Luis Collazo, did very well. Those two fights, he dominated those two fighters, okay? He stopped Zab Judah. He knocked Luis Collazo down a few times in that fight. He looked very impressive against those guys, okay? But Amir Khan, since he's been training with Virgil Hunter, yeah, I think he's made some improvements. Like I said, he's still kind of stiff up top defensively, but he's been keeping his guard up. You know, he's been keeping his hands up a lot better. He's been ducking and doing a little bit better, you know, bending at the knees and escaping with his using his legs to escape. He's been doing that. I mean, he's still reflex-wise, upper body movement. He's not great at it. But, you know, he's doing what works for him, and I've seen the improvements, and I think he's getting pretty better, all right? So let's look at Devon Alexander, very technical fighter, a good technical fighter that, you know, he likes to fight. I think Devon Alexander, he has good hand speed, good footwork, you know, he's a southpaw. He is a southpaw. Doesn't have much power neither, okay? A guy that, you know, he's very active. He throws a lot of punches in there. But the only thing is, I really don't see, like, Devon Alexander is great when he's in control and his opponent is fighting at his pace. He's not great against guys that are very aggressive with him. Okay, guys that try to stay on the inside with him. All right, you know, just guys that's gonna be all over him. Usually when he's fighting at his pace and when he's controlling, he's good. You know, when he's keeping the distance and he's just outboxing him and the guy doesn't engage him that much, he's great. You know, he's a tough fighter to beat. But when he's fought guys like Sean Porter, Tim Bradley, and even Lucas Matisse, guys that just kept that constant pressure on him, okay, because he doesn't have the punching power to really gain their respect. They were all over him. You know, they stayed on top of him. I even think he lost the Matisse fight. I thought he got a gift win. It was close. It was close. I think Matisse might have won by one or two rounds. It was a 10-round fight, but I think, you know, I think guys that is going to constantly pressure him and stay all over him and wrestle around, he kind of loses his composure and he ends up fighting the same fight that his opponent is, you know, fighting. You know, he doesn't stay on top of his game. So sometimes he loses a little discipline in there, but technically and defensively, he is the better boxer than Amir Khan. It's just that he doesn't have the offense. I don't really see Devon Alexander having the offense to be able to hang with Amir Khan in the ring, you know. Now let's talk about Khan's chin. Can Devon Alexander hurt Khan? I'm really not sure. Julio Diaz was able to hurt Khan. Okay, you had even Carlos Molina landed, you know, Carlos Molina got dominated, but he even landed a couple good shots against Amir Khan. So I think it's very possible for Devon Alexander to hurt Khan. I personally think Devon Alexander's best chance of winning the fight is by knockout, okay, or stoppage, because, you know, I just really don't see him beating Khan round by round. Khan is just too active, okay? He's just too active. And even though he's not as explosive as he once was before Virgil Hunter, he's still very explosive. He's still much faster than Devon Alexander, who has quick hands himself, but he's not on the level as Amir Khan. Amir Khan's one of the fastest punchers in the sport today, okay? And Amir Khan is just too fast with his feet. Devon does fight well off the back foot, so I expect him to be fighting on his back foot for the most part. Khan doesn't really fight too much on his back foot. He's like lead, you know, he's always front. He's very front foot heavy, so he's always going to be coming forward. And when he's not coming forward, you know, he's usually backing up, circling the ring. He's really quick on his feet, okay? Just looking for angles, constantly just looking for angles, and is ready to jump in for attack. I think Devon Alexander his best punch might be a right hook. You know, try to time Khan leaping in, try to use a check right hook. Khan, he just needs to stay busy. Just stay busy. Use his combinations and escape. Okay, do not sit in a pocket with Devon Alexander, because Devon Alexander will fight him. Unlike Louis Collazo, you know, when Khan is doing his combination, Devon will be fighting back. But I think Khan is going to be beating him to the punch and escaping. And it's by the time Devon tries to get any rhythm going on, it'll be too late. Khan won't even be there anymore. I think Khan's just too fast. So that's the way I see the fight going. I think Khan is going to win by decision. Okay, I think he's just going to outpoint him for the majority of the rounds. I think Devon Alexander's best chance of winning is by knockout. I really don't see him winning the fight by decision. I think Khan is just improving too well, and I think it should be a good fight. But I think Devon is gonna have to knock him out to win this fight. Okay, and I got Khan by decision. So anyway, make sure you guys subscribe and be on the lookout for the other videos. Peace.